Question 1. What should you do if your vehicle begins to skid on a slippery surface? A. Accelerate to regain traction. B. Steer in the direction of the skid. C. Steer away from the skid. Answer. B. Steer in the direction of the skid. When your vehicle begins to skid, you should steer in the direction of the skid to regain control of your vehicle. Question 2. How close to a fire hydrant is it legal to park? A. Less than 1 meter. B. At least 3 meters. C. Exactly 2 meters. Answer. B. At least 3 meters. It is illegal to park less than 3 meters from a fire hydrant to ensure access in emergencies. Question 3. Under what circumstances may you legally pass another vehicle on the right? A. When driving on a one-way street. B. Only during daylight hours. C. Whenever you are in a hurry. Answer. A. When driving on a one-way street. It is permissible to pass on the right on one-way streets or when the vehicle ahead is turning left and there is room to pass safely. Question 4. When is it necessary to use your headlights during the day? A. On bright sunny days. B. In heavy rain or snow. C. When driving in a parking lot. Answer. B. In heavy rain or snow. You must use headlights during the day when visibility is poor, such as in heavy rain, snow, or fog. Question 5. What actions should you take if your brake system warning light comes on? A. Continue driving to your destination. B. Check your brake fluid and stop driving if necessary. C. Pump the brakes to increase pressure. Answer. B. Check your brake fluid and stop driving if necessary. If your brake system warning light comes on, it's crucial to check the brake fluid level and brake system components immediately for safety. Question 6. What is the legal blood alcohol concentration, BAC, limit for fully licensed drivers in Ontario? A. 0.08%. B. 0.05%. C. 0%. Answer. A. 0.08%. The legal BAC limit for fully licensed drivers in Ontario is 0.08%, and exceeding this limit can result in severe penalties. Question 7. How should you react to a pedestrian who is crossing at a crosswalk with flashing lights? A. Wait until the pedestrian has crossed completely. B. Sound your horn to hurry the pedestrian. C. Continue driving if the pedestrian is not in your lane. Answer. A. Wait until the pedestrian has crossed completely. Always give the right of way to pedestrians at crosswalks, especially when warning lights are flashing. Question 8. What is the proper way to respond to an emergency vehicle with sirens and flashing lights? A. Speed up to clear the lane. B. Pull over to the right and stop. C. Continue driving at the same speed. Answer. B. Pull over to the right and stop. When you see an emergency vehicle with sirens and lights, you must pull over to the right side of the road and stop to allow it to pass. Question 9. What should you do if you miss your exit on a highway? A. Make a U-turn through the median. B. Proceed to the next exit. C. Stop and reverse on the highway. Answer. B. Proceed to the next exit. If you miss your highway exit, continue driving to the next exit. Reversing or turning on the highway is dangerous and illegal. Question 10. What are the seat belt regulations in Ontario for passengers in the back seat? A. Seat belts are optional for all passengers. B. All passengers must wear seat belts. C. Only children must wear seat belts. Answer. B. All passengers must wear seat belts. In Ontario, it is mandatory for all vehicle occupants, including those in the back seat, to wear a seat belt. Question 11. When approaching a red light at an intersection, what must you do? A. Slow down and proceed if clear. B. Come to a complete stop. C. Turn right without stopping. Answer. B. Come to a complete stop. At a red light, Drivers must stop completely at the stop line, crosswalk, or before the intersection. Question 12. What is the correct procedure for making a left turn from a two-way road onto another two-way road? A. Signal, then move to the center of the intersection. B. Stay on the right side of the road and turn when clear. C. Turn from your current lane without signaling. Answer. A. Signal, then move to the center of the intersection. When turning left, you should signal, move to the center of the intersection when safe, and turn into the corresponding lane on the opposite road. Question 13. At what distance should you signal before making a turn? A. At least 30 meters before turning. B. Just as you begin to turn. C. 100 meters before the turn. Answer. A. At least 30 meters before turning. It's important to signal at least 30 meters before making a turn to give other drivers and pedestrians adequate warning of your intended actions. Question 14. What are the consequences of failing to stop for a school bus with its stop arm extended and red lights flashing? A. A warning from the police. B. A fine and possible demerit points. C. No consequences if no children are present. Answer. B. A fine and possible demerit points. Drivers who fail to stop for a school bus with flashing red lights and an extended stop arm face significant fines and demerit points on their driving record. Question 15. How should you proceed if approaching an intersection and the traffic lights are not working? A. Treat the intersection as a four-way stop. B. Proceed with caution without stopping. C. Speed up to clear the intersection quickly. Answer. A. Treat the intersection as a four-way stop. If traffic lights at an intersection are not functioning, treat the intersection as a four-way stop and proceed only when it is safe. Question 16. When parking on a hill with a curb, which way should you turn your wheels? A. Away from the curb. B. Toward the curb. C. Keep them straight. Answer. B. Toward the curb. When parking on a hill with a curb, turn your wheels so that if your vehicle starts to roll, it will roll into the curb and stop. Question 17. How far from a stop sign should you stop your vehicle? A. Directly at the stop sign. B. Before reaching the stop sign. C. Beyond the stop sign if the view is obstructed. Answer. B. Before reaching the stop sign. Always stop before the stop line, crosswalk, or stop sign, ensuring you have a clear view of intersecting traffic. Question 18. What does a yellow diamond-shaped sign typically indicate? A. The start of a no passing zone. B. A railway crossing is ahead. C. Caution, road changes or hazards ahead. Answer. C. Caution, road changes or hazards ahead. Yellow diamond-shaped signs are used to warn drivers of upcoming road conditions and hazards. Question 19. What are the rules for using a cell phone while driving in Ontario? A. Handheld use is permitted at stoplights. B. Only hands-free use is permitted. C. Any use is allowed if traffic is light. Answer. B. Only hands-free use is permitted. It's illegal to use handheld communication devices while driving in Ontario, except for emergency calls to 911. Question 20. How should you handle tailgaters safely? A. Brake sharply to discourage following too closely. B. Slow down gradually and allow the tailgater to pass. C. Increase your speed to put distance between your vehicles. Answer. B. Slow down gradually and allow the tailgater to pass. It is safest to let aggressive drivers pass you, maintaining your calm and increasing safety. Question 21. What does a red octagonal sign indicate? A. Yield to traffic. B. Change lanes. C. Stop completely before proceeding. Answer. C. Stop completely before proceeding. A red octagonal sign is universally recognized as a stop sign, requiring drivers to come to a complete stop and proceed only when safe. Question 22. What action should you take when you see a yield sign? A. Speed up to merge smoothly. B. Stop completely then proceed. C. Slow down, give way to traffic and pedestrians, and proceed when safe. Answer. C. Slow down, give way to traffic and pedestrians, and proceed when safe. A yield sign requires drivers to decrease speed and yield the right-of-way to other road users. Question 23. What does a sign with a bicycle symbol and a diagonal line through it indicate? A. Bicycles must use this path. B. Bicycle path ends here. C. No bicycles allowed. Answer. C. No bicycles allowed. This sign indicates that bicycles are prohibited from using the path or road. Question 24. How should you respond to a sign indicating a pedestrian crosswalk ahead? A. Increase speed to clear the area quickly. B. Continue at your current pace. C. Slow down, prepare to stop, and give right-of-way to pedestrians. Answer. C. Slow down, prepare to stop, and give right-of-way to pedestrians. Signs indicating pedestrian crosswalks require drivers to be alert and yield to pedestrians. Question 25. What does a green traffic light mean? A. Accelerate immediately. B. Yield before proceeding. C. Go, if the way is clear. Answer. C. Go, if the way is clear. A green light means it's legal to go through the intersection, but you must still ensure the way is clear of any hazards or road users. Question 26. What does a solid white line on the road indicate? A. Passing is encouraged. B. Lane changes are prohibited. C. Traffic is moving in opposite directions. Answer. B. Lane changes are prohibited. A solid white line on the road typically means that lane changes are discouraged or unsafe. Question 27. What should you do when you see a stop sign at an intersection? A. Proceed cautiously. B. Stop only if there are other vehicles. C. Come to a complete stop at the line, look both ways, then proceed when safe. Answer. C. Come to a complete stop at the line, look both ways, then proceed when safe. Stop signs require a full stop and drivers should only proceed when they are certain it is safe. Question 28. What does a flashing yellow traffic light signify? A. The traffic light is out of order. B. Proceed with caution. C. Stop and yield to oncoming traffic. Answer. B. Proceed with caution. A flashing yellow light at an intersection means slow down and proceed through the intersection carefully. Question 29. What does a no parking sign indicate? A. Parking is permitted for a limited time. B. Stopping for loading is allowed. C. You cannot park your vehicle here at any time. Answer. C. You cannot park your vehicle here at any time. A no parking sign means stopping and leaving your vehicle in this area is prohibited. Question 30. What action should you take when you see a school zone sign? A. Drive as you normally would. B. Increase your speed to exit the zone quickly. C. Reduce speed and watch for children. Answer. C. Reduce speed and watch for children. School zone signs are posted to alert drivers to reduce their speed and exercise caution where children are likely to be present. Question 31. What is the minimum following distance you should maintain from the vehicle in front of you? A. 2 seconds. B. 4 seconds. C. 1 second. Answer. A. 2 seconds. Maintaining a minimum following distance of 2 seconds under normal conditions is recommended for safety. Question 32. Under what conditions is it unsafe to pass another vehicle? A. On a straight road with clear visibility. B. Near a school zone during dismissal time. C. When the vehicle ahead is exceeding the speed limit. Answer. B. Near a school zone during dismissal time. It's unsafe to pass near a school zone when children are present, as this increases the risk of an accident. Question 33. What should you do when you hear a siren but cannot see the emergency vehicle? A. Continue driving at the same speed. B. Pull over to the side of the road and stop. C. Increase your speed to get out of the way. Answer. B. Pull over to the side of the road and stop. If you hear a siren but cannot see the emergency vehicle, it's safest to pull over and stop until you can determine where the vehicle is coming from. Question 34. How do you use your vehicle's high beams properly? A. Only in urban areas to improve visibility. B. At night on open roads without nearby traffic. C. At all times for better visibility. Answer. B. At night on open roads without nearby traffic. High beams should be used to improve visibility when driving at night on open roads, but should be turned off when other vehicles are near to avoid blinding other drivers. Question 35. When are you required to share the road with bicycles? A. Only in designated bike lanes. B. At all times. C. Only during daylight hours. Answer. B. At all times, drivers are required to share the road with bicycles, respecting their right to be on the road and providing adequate space when passing. Question 36. What precautions should you take when driving in foggy conditions? A. Use your fog lights if available. B. Use high beams to better illuminate the road. C. Follow other vehicles closely to stay on course. Answer. A. Use your fog lights if available. In foggy conditions, it's important to use fog lights or low beams to improve visibility without causing glare. Question 37. What must you do when a police officer signals you to pull over? A. Speed up and find a convenient place to stop. B. Stop immediately in your current lane. C. Safely pull over to the right side of the road and come to a complete stop. Answer. C. Safely pull over to the right side of the road and come to a complete stop. When signaled by a police officer, you should pull over safely to the right side of the road and wait for further instructions. Question 38. How do you check your blind spots effectively? A. By adjusting your rearview mirror. B. By using only your side mirrors. C. By turning your head to look over your shoulder. Answer. C. By turning your head to look over your shoulder. Checking blind spots effectively requires physically turning your head to see areas that mirrors cannot cover. Question 39. What are the rules regarding the transportation of alcohol in a vehicle? A. It should be stored in the glove compartment. B. It must be sealed and stored in the trunk. C. Passengers may hold it. Answer. B. It must be sealed and stored in the trunk. Alcohol should be in its original sealed container and stored away from the passengers to avoid open container violations. Question 40. What is the speed limit in urban school zones during school hours? A. 40 km/h. B. 50 km/h. C. 60 km/h. Answer. A. 40 km/h. Speed limits in urban school zones during school hours are typically reduced to 40 km/h to ensure the safety of children crossing streets. Question 41. How should you adjust your driving based on weather conditions? A. Maintain normal speed to keep traffic flowing. B. Use cruise control on wet roads. C. Reduce speed and increase following distance. Answer. C. Reduce speed and increase following distance. Adjusting your speed and increasing your following distance are essential safety measures in adverse weather conditions to prevent accidents. Question 42. What are the legal requirements for using snow tires in Ontario? A. Mandatory from October to April. B. Optional but recommended during winter months. C. Required only when driving in northern regions. Answer. B. Optional but recommended during winter months. While not legally required across Ontario, Using snow tires during winter months is highly recommended for better traction and safety. Question 43. How can you safely navigate through a roundabout? A. Yield to traffic on your left when entering. B. Speed up to find a gap and merge quickly. C. Yield to traffic already in the roundabout and signal before exiting. Answer. C. Yield to traffic already in the roundabout and signal before exiting. It's important to yield to circulating traffic and use signals to inform other drivers of your intent to exit. Question 44. What are the restrictions on making U-turns? A. Allowed only at intersections with traffic signals. B. Prohibited on highways and where signs indicate no U-turns. C. Always allowed if the road is clear. Answer. B. Prohibited on highways and where signs indicate no U-turns. U-turns are generally restricted on busy highways and at locations where signs specifically prohibit them for safety reasons. Question 45. How should you adjust your mirrors to ensure maximum visibility? A. So you can see the edge of your car and no more. B. To eliminate blind spots entirely. C. To cover different angles than your rearview mirror. Answer. C. To cover different angles than your rearview mirror. Adjusting your mirrors to complement the rearview mirror helps cover more angles and reduce blind spots. Question 46. What is the importance of wearing seat belts while driving? A. Seat belts are optional for adults in the rear seats. B. They prevent ejection and reduce the risk of death and injury in crashes. C. They are only necessary on long trips. Answer. B. They prevent ejection and reduce the risk of death and injury in crashes. Seat belts are crucial safety features that save lives by preventing ejection from the vehicle and reducing the severity of injuries. Question 47. What are the penalties for driving under the influence of alcohol or drugs? A. A small fine and a warning. B. Mandatory education programs and possible imprisonment. C. Suspension of driving privileges for a month. Answer. B. Mandatory education programs and possible imprisonment. The penalties for DUI include severe measures such as mandatory education programs, heavy fines, suspension of driving privileges, and even imprisonment. Question 48. How should you react to aggressive drivers on the road? A. Respond aggressively to assert your space. B. Ignore their behaviors and maintain a safe driving distance. C. Attempt to outmaneuver and speed past them. Answer. B. Ignore their behaviors and maintain a safe driving distance. The safest way to deal with aggressive drivers is to avoid confrontation, maintain a safe distance, and continue driving calmly. Question 49. What steps should you take if involved in a traffic collision? A. Leave the scene immediately. B. Check for injuries, call for help, and exchange information. C. Wait for others to call emergency services. Answer. B. Check for injuries, call for help, and exchange information. If involved in a collision, it's important to check for injuries, call emergency services if necessary, and exchange contact and insurance information with the other driver. Question 50. How can you reduce your risk of being in a blind spot of a truck? A. Drive as close to the truck as possible. B. Stay visible by positioning your vehicle where you can see the truck's mirrors. C. Frequently change lanes when driving near trucks. Answer. B. Stay visible by positioning your vehicle where you can see the truck's mirrors. Being visible to truck drivers by staying out of their blind spots reduces the risk of collisions. Question 51. What does overdriving your headlights mean? A. Driving with high beams on all the time. B. Driving at a speed that makes it hard to stop within the visible area illuminated by your headlights. C. Using headlights during the daytime. Answer. B. Driving at a speed that makes it hard to stop within the visible area illuminated by your headlights. Overdriving your headlights increases the risk of accidents because it limits your reaction time to visible obstacles. Question 52. What should you do if you are involved in a hit and run? A. Chase the fleeing driver to gather vehicle information. B. Stop, call the police, and wait for them at the scene. C. Leave the scene to find witnesses immediately. Answer: B. Stop, call the police, and wait for them at the scene. It's important to stay at the scene of a hit and run, report the incident to the police, and provide them with any information you have. Question 53. How do you handle a tire blowout while driving? A. Brake hard to stop the vehicle quickly. B. Maintain control and pull over safely. C. Continue driving to the nearest garage. Answer: B. Maintain control and pull over safely. If you experience a tire blowout, maintain control of your vehicle, reduce speed gradually, and pull over to a safe location. Question 54. What should you do if you encounter animals on the road? A. Speed up to scare the animals away. B. Slow down and prepare to stop if necessary. C. Honk continuously until the animals clear the area. Answer: B. Slow down and prepare to stop if necessary. If you encounter animals on the road, reduce your speed and be prepared to stop, giving them time to move away safely. Question 55. What are the rules for right turns on red lights? A. Always prohibited. B. Allowed after a complete stop and if the way is clear. C. Only permitted during specific times of day. Answer: B. Allowed after a complete stop and if the way is clear. In Ontario, right turns on red are permitted unless otherwise posted, but only after coming to a complete stop and ensuring that the way is clear. Question 56. What are the safety tips for driving in heavy traffic? A. Use your horn frequently to alert other drivers. B. Keep a safe following distance and stay alert. C. Continuously change lanes to get ahead. Answer: B. Keep a safe following distance and stay alert. In heavy traffic, it's important to maintain a safe distance from other vehicles and stay alert to changes in traffic flow and signals. Question 57. How should you approach a junction where the traffic lights are flashing red in all directions? A. Treat it as a four-way stop. B. Ignore the lights and proceed with caution. C. Wait for the lights to be repaired. Answer: A. Treat it as a four-way stop. When traffic lights at a junction are flashing red, treat the intersection as a four-way stop, taking turns with other drivers to proceed safely. Question 58. What does a blue sign with a white wheelchair symbol signify? A. Hospital nearby. B. Handicapped parking available. C. Wheelchair repair services available. Answer: B. Handicapped parking available. A blue sign with a white wheelchair symbol designates parking spaces reserved for handicapped individuals. Question 59. How should you position your car when waiting to make a left turn at a traffic light? A. In the far right lane. B. In any lane as long as you signal. C. In the designated left turn lane. Answer: C. In the designated left turn lane. When preparing to make a left turn at an intersection, position your vehicle in the designated left turn lane and wait for the appropriate signal. Question 60. What is the correct action if you start feeling tired while driving? A. Open the windows for fresh air. B. Stop at a safe place and take a break. C. Turn up the radio and continue driving. Answer: B. Stop at a safe place and take a break. If you start feeling tired while driving, the safest action is to stop at a safe location and rest before continuing your journey. Question 61. What should you do if the traffic light turns yellow as you approach an intersection? A. Speed up to beat the red light. B. Stop if it is safe to do so. C. Continue at the same speed. Answer: B. Stop if it is safe to do so. When approaching an intersection and the traffic light turns yellow, you should safely stop unless you are too close to the intersection to stop safely. Question 62. How does alcohol consumption affect your driving? A. Improves your concentration. B. Has no effect. C. Impairs your judgment and reaction times. Answer: C. Impairs your judgment and reaction times. Alcohol consumption can significantly impair your driving ability by affecting your judgment, coordination, and reaction times, increasing the risk of accidents. Question 63. What is the correct way to pass vehicles on a multi-lane highway? A. Pass from whichever side is more convenient. B. Always pass on the right. C. Pass on the left. Answer: C. Pass on the left. When passing on a multi-lane highway, it is safest and most common to pass on the left. Question 64. What should you do if your vehicle starts hydroplaning? A. Brake hard and steer in the opposite direction of the skid. B. Slow down gradually and steer in the direction you want to go. C. Accelerate to regain traction. Answer: B. Slow down gradually and steer in the direction you want to go. If your vehicle starts hydroplaning, you should gently ease off the accelerator and steer in the direction you want to go. Question 65. How should you secure children in a vehicle? A. Use an adult seat belt. B. Let them sit in the front seat with a seat belt. C. Use a child safety seat appropriate for their age and weight. Answer: C. Use a child safety seat appropriate for their age and weight. Children should be secured in a vehicle using a child safety seat that is suitable for their age, weight, and height to ensure their safety. Question 66. What are the dangers of texting while driving? A. It is only dangerous if you are texting for a long period. B. It is not dangerous if you use voice to text. C. It diverts your attention from the road. Answer: C. It diverts your attention from the road. Texting while driving is dangerous because it takes your attention away from driving and can lead to accidents. Question 67. What precautions should you take when driving near school buses? A. Always pass them quickly. B. Watch for children and be ready to stop. C. Ignore the flashing lights unless you see children. Answer: B. Watch for children and be ready to stop. When driving near school buses, be particularly vigilant and ready to stop, especially when the bus is displaying flashing lights and the stop arm is extended. Question 68. How should you respond if your car's engine overheats? A. Keep driving to circulate the air. B. Stop as soon as it is safe to do so and check the engine. C. Turn on the heater to cool the engine. Answer: B. Stop as soon as it is safe to do so and check the engine. If your car's engine overheats, you should stop safely and check the engine to prevent further damage. Question 69. What is the rule regarding the use of hazard lights while driving? A. Use them only when parked to indicate a temporary hazard. B. Use them when driving in heavy rain. C. Use them to indicate you are driving slower than other traffic. Answer: A. Use them only when parked to indicate a temporary hazard. Hazard lights should be used to indicate that your vehicle is temporarily obstructed when parked, not while driving unless in a procession or similar situation. Question 70. What should you do to ensure safe driving when backing up? A. Back up quickly. B. Use only your mirrors to see behind you. C. Check your mirrors and blind spots, then back up slowly. Answer: C. Check your mirrors and blind spots, then back up slowly. To ensure safety when backing up, you should use your mirrors and check your blind spots carefully, then proceed to back up slowly. Question 71. What does a sign with an arrow pointing downwards indicate? A. Merge left. B. Lane ends, merge with traffic below. C. Move to lanes below the sign. Answer: B. Lane ends, merge with traffic below. A sign with a downward arrow often indicates that the lane you are in is ending, and you need to merge with the traffic below the sign. Question 72. When is it safe to resume driving after pulling over for an emergency vehicle? A. As soon as the vehicle has passed. B. Once the emergency vehicle has passed and it is safe to do so. C. After waiting for at least 5 minutes. Answer. B. Once the emergency vehicle has passed and it is safe to do so. You should resume driving only after the emergency vehicle has passed and you have determined it is safe to continue your journey. Question 73. How should you adjust your vehicle settings in response to sunlight glare? A. Turn on your high beams. B. Use your sun visor and wear sunglasses. C. Close your eyes briefly to adjust to the light. Answer. B. Use your sun visor and wear sunglasses. To mitigate the effects of sunlight glare, use your sun visor and wear sunglasses to protect your vision and improve visibility. Question 74. What are the guidelines for maintaining a safe driving distance at various speeds? A. The 2-second rule. B. The 1-second rule. C. The 5-second rule. Answer. A. The 2-second rule. The 2-second rule is a guideline for maintaining a safe following distance at any speed, providing enough time to react to possible hazards. Question 75. What actions should you take if your vehicle's ABS light comes on? A. Continue driving as normal. B. Stop immediately in traffic. C. Check your braking system as soon as possible. Answer. C. Check your braking system as soon as possible. If your ABS, anti-lock braking system, light comes on, it indicates a problem with the braking system that should be checked immediately to ensure it is functioning properly. Question 76. How can you improve fuel efficiency while driving? A. Accelerate quickly at green lights. B. Maintain a steady speed and minimize idling. C. Use lower gears at all times. Answer. B. Maintain a steady speed and minimize idling. Maintaining a steady speed and minimizing unnecessary idling can significantly improve your vehicle's fuel efficiency. Question 77. What are the rules for driving with a learner's permit in Ontario? A. No supervision is needed. B. Must be accompanied by a fully licensed driver with at least 4 years of experience. C. Can drive alone between sunrise and sunset. Answer. B. Must be accompanied by a fully licensed driver with at least 4 years of experience. In Ontario, learners must be accompanied by an experienced driver to ensure safety and compliance with the law. Question 78. How should you handle situations where lane merging is required due to construction? A. Accelerate past other vehicles to merge first. B. Merge at the last moment to use all available road. C. Follow the zipper merge technique by taking turns with other drivers at the merge point. Answer. C. Follow the zipper merge technique by taking turns with other drivers at the merge point. The zipper merge is recommended for smooth traffic flow and fairness in merging lanes, especially in construction zones. Question 79. What are the indications that your vehicle may need service? A. If it starts without issue. B. Unusual noises or vibrations during operation. C. After a scheduled number of miles without any problems. Answer. B. Unusual noises or vibrations during operation. These symptoms can indicate that your vehicle may require maintenance or repair to address potential issues. Question 80. What should you do if you find yourself in the wrong lane to exit a highway? A. Continue to the next exit and reroute. B. Make an immediate lane change. C. Stop and reverse on the highway. Answer. A. Continue to the next exit and reroute. If you find yourself in the wrong lane to exit a highway, it's safest to continue to the next exit rather than making sudden lane changes, which could lead to accidents. Question 81. What precautions should be taken when driving near heavy trucks? A. Keep a close distance to stay in their field of vision. B. Overtake slowly and cautiously. C. Maintain a safe distance and be cautious of wide turns. Answer: C. Maintain a safe distance and be cautious of wide turns. It's important to keep a safe distance when driving near heavy trucks because they have larger blind spots and require more space to maneuver, especially when making wide turns. Question 82. How should you react if involved in a minor fender bender with no injuries? A. Leave the scene immediately. B. Document the incident, exchange information, and report to insurance. C. Wait for police to arrive before doing anything. Answer: B. Document the incident, exchange information, and report to insurance. For minor accidents without injuries, it's important to document the scene, exchange contact and insurance details with the other driver, and report the incident to your insurance company. Question 83. What are the rules for parking on a grade? A. Always park your vehicle with the front facing downhill. B. Turn your wheels so the car will roll away from the center of the road if the brakes fail. C. Turn your wheels so the car will roll towards the curb or side of the road if the brakes fail. Answer: C. Turn your wheels so the car will roll towards the curb or side of the road if the brakes fail. This prevents the vehicle from moving into traffic if it starts to roll. Question 84. How should you adjust your driving in winter conditions? A. Drive faster to minimize time on the road. B. Use higher gears to maintain traction. C. Reduce speed, use lower gears, and increase following distance. Answer: C. Reduce speed, use lower gears, and increase following distance. Winter driving conditions, such as snow and ice, require careful speed management, use of lower gears for control, and increased following distances to respond safely to slippery roads. Question 85. What should you know about the rights and responsibilities of a driver in Ontario? A. Drivers have the right of way over pedestrians at all times. B. Drivers are responsible for maintaining a safe operating vehicle and obeying traffic laws. C. Drivers are allowed to use mobile phones when traffic is light. Answer: B. Drivers are responsible for maintaining a safe operating vehicle and obeying traffic laws. It's important for drivers to understand their responsibilities, including vehicle maintenance and adherence to traffic laws, to ensure safety on the roads. Question 86. How do you prepare your vehicle for a long road trip? A. Check all fluids, tire pressures, and ensure that the lights and brakes are functioning properly. B. Pack extra water and drive off without checking your vehicle. C. Ensure your music playlist is set for the duration of the trip. Answer: A. Check all fluids, tire pressures, and ensure that the lights and brakes are functioning properly. Preparing your vehicle for a long trip involves making sure it is in good working condition to avoid breakdowns or accidents along the way. Question 87. What are the rules concerning the use of headlights and taillights? A. Headlights and taillights should be used only when it is dark. B. Headlights should be on when visibility is less than 150 meters, and taillights must be functional at all times. C. Headlights and taillights are optional if the street is well lit. Answer: B. Headlights should be on when visibility is less than 150 meters, and taillights must be functional at all times. Using headlights and ensuring taillights are operational improves vehicle visibility and is legally required under reduced visibility conditions. Question 88. What should you do to prevent vehicle theft? A. Leave your vehicle unlocked and running when unattended. B. Park in well-lit areas, lock doors, and use an anti-theft device. C. Hide your valuables on the car seat. Answer: B. Park in well-lit areas, lock doors, and use an anti-theft device. Taking these precautions helps deter theft and protect your vehicle and belongings. Question 89. How should you deal with road rage incidents? A. Respond aggressively to defend yourself. B. Ignore provocations, stay calm, and avoid eye contact. C. Challenge the aggressive driver by stopping your vehicle. Answer. B. Ignore provocations, stay calm, and avoid eye contact. The best way to handle road rage is to remain calm, avoid engaging with the aggressive driver, and continue safely on your route. Question 90. What is the process for renewing a driver's license in Ontario? A. No action is required. It renews automatically. B. Renew in person or online before your current license expires. C. Wait for a reminder from the DMV to renew. Answer. B. Renew in person or online before your current license expires. In Ontario, drivers must actively renew their driver's license by either going in person or online, ensuring they do so before the expiration date. Question 91. How should you proceed when you come across a funeral procession? A. Join the procession to get through traffic faster. B. Cut through the procession at an intersection. C. Yield the right-of-way until the entire procession has passed. Answer. C. Yield the right-of-way until the entire procession has passed. It is respectful and often required by law to yield to a funeral procession and not interrupt its progress. Question 92. What are the implications of not securing your load properly on a vehicle? A. There are no specific implications if driving slowly. B. It can lead to fines and increased risk of accidents. C. Only commercial vehicles need to secure their loads. Answer. B. It can lead to fines and increased risk of accidents. Ensuring that all loads are secured properly on any vehicle is crucial to prevent accidents and avoid potential legal penalties. Question 93. How should you approach an uncontrolled intersection? A. Speed up to clear the intersection quickly. B. Yield to the vehicle on your right. C. Stop completely, then proceed. Answer. B. Yield to the vehicle on your right. At an uncontrolled intersection, the general rule is to yield to the vehicle that arrives first, or if arriving simultaneously, yield to the vehicle on the right. Question 94. What are the consequences of not adhering to vehicle registration regulations? A. A mandatory vehicle impoundment. B. A warning for the first offense. C. Possible fines and denial of insurance coverage. Answer. C. Possible fines and denial of insurance coverage. Not following vehicle registration rules can result in fines and may affect your insurance claims. Question 95. What should you do when driving on a road with potholes? A. Maintain speed to minimize the impact. B. Slow down and try to avoid hitting them. C. Stop and inspect each pothole before proceeding. Answer. B. Slow down and try to avoid hitting them. When encountering potholes, it's best to reduce speed and navigate around them, if possible to avoid damage to your vehicle. Question 96. What are the risks associated with driving too close to other vehicles? A. It gives you a better view of the road ahead. B. It reduces fuel consumption. C. It increases the chance of a collision if the vehicle in front stops suddenly. Answer. C. It increases the chance of a collision if the vehicle in front stops suddenly. Following too closely or tailgating significantly increases the risk of a rear-end collision. Question 97. How should you use engine braking to control vehicle speed? A. Only in combination with the emergency brake. B. Shift into a lower gear instead of using the brake pedal alone. C. It should not be used as it can damage the engine. Answer. B. Shift into a lower gear instead of using the brake pedal alone. Engine braking by shifting into a lower gear helps control the vehicle's speed, particularly on long downhill stretches, and can reduce the reliance on brakes. Question 98. What are the benefits of defensive driving courses? A. They guarantee lower insurance premiums. B. They teach advanced evasion techniques. C. They equip drivers with skills to anticipate and react safely to road hazards. Answer: C. They equip drivers with skills to anticipate and react safely to road hazards. Defensive driving courses are beneficial as they prepare drivers to handle a variety of road conditions and behaviors safely. Question 99. How do you manage driving on steep inclines and declines? A. Use a higher gear to increase power. B. Maintain a constant high speed. C. Use lower gears to help maintain control. Answer: C. Use lower gears to help maintain control. When driving on steep inclines and declines, using lower gears can help maintain control of the vehicle and prevent strain on the braking system. Question 100. What are the legal implications of refusing a roadside breathalyzer test? A. There are no penalties if you have not been drinking. B. Immediate driver's license suspension and fines. C. A warning and a request to take a blood test. Answer: B. Immediate driver's license suspension and fines. Refusing a roadside breathalyzer test in Ontario can lead to immediate administrative penalties, including driver's license suspension and fines, regardless of your blood alcohol content.